Tired of losing your fixed asset data when you can't finish entering it? You start filling in the details, something comes up, and you close the browser, and it's all gone. Not anymore. In Xero, you can save as draft and pick up exactly where you left off. That's what we're doing today. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to save a fixed asset as a draft, step by step, so you never lose progress again. We're going to walk through the whole process from login to that satisfying moment where you see your draft sitting safely in the asset list. So let's start with the first step, logging into Xero. Head over to your Xero login page, punch in your credentials, and you're in. Nothing fancy here. Just make sure you're logged into the correct organization where the asset belongs. Once you're logged in, navigate to the Accounting menu. You'll see it right at the top of the screen. It's one of the main navigation tabs, usually sitting between the dashboard and the business menu.
Go ahead and click Accounting. From the Accounting dropdown, select Fixed Assets. This is where all your asset management lives. If you haven't used this section before, it's the central hub for tracking everything from computers to machinery. Click Fixed Assets and it'll load up your asset register. Now click the New Asset button. You should see a bright blue button, usually in the top right corner of the screen. It might say something like New Asset or have a plus icon. Click that, and we're going to start building our asset record.
All right, let's fill in the basic asset information. This is the easy part. Xero will ask for the asset name, which is the name you'll use to identify it later. Think of something clear like Office Laptop 2025 or Delivery Van 3. You'll also add a description if you want. This is just a quick note about what the asset is or where it's being used. Take your time here. Nothing is being saved yet, so you can play around. Next, we need to enter the purchase information. This is where things get a little more detailed.
You're going to tell Xero when you bought it, how much it cost, and who you bought it from. The purchase date is important for depreciation calculations, so try to get that right. The cost is the total amount you paid, not including tax if you're on a tax-inclusive system. And the supplier field is just the name of the vendor or seller. Don't worry if you don't have the exact invoice number handy. You can always add that later when you come back to finish the draft. Now here's the really important part, configuring the depreciation settings.
This is where a lot of people get stuck, but let me walk you through it simply. Xero needs to know how this asset loses value over time. You'll choose a depreciation method. For most businesses, that's straight line, meaning it loses the same amount each year. Then you set the rate. That might be a percentage, like 20% per year, or you might enter a useful life, like 5 years. Just pick what works for your accounting policies. If you're not sure, your accountant can fill this in later. That's the beauty of a draft.
Once everything is filled in, it's time to double-check all the details. Scroll through the form. Look at the asset name, the purchase date, the cost, the depreciation method. Make sure nothing looks off. This is your last chance to catch any typos before you save it. But again, even if you save it as a draft and notice a mistake, you can still edit it later, so don't stress too much. Finally, click the Save as Draft button. You'll find it at the bottom of the form.
It might be gray or blue, but it should clearly say Save as Draft. Click that, and Xero will store all your hard work without committing it as a finalized asset. No more lost progress. Let's confirm the draft appears in your asset list. After you save, Xero will redirect you back to the Fixed Assets page. Look at the list. You should see your asset there with a status that says Draft or something similar. It might have a little icon next to it. That's your safety net. You can click on it anytime to reopen the form and finish what you started. And there you have it. You can now save fixed assets as drafts in Xero and complete the registration later without ever losing your progress. It's one of those small features that saves you from a lot of frustration. Thanks for watching and happy bookkeeping.